Hi everyone, my name is Sam Parry. I'm a maths teacher here at Receive and I'm producing a video today just to help support you at home with your online studies. Okay, it's going to be on multiplication and division and I'm just going to get straight into it. So, multiplication, there are two common ways in which our students at Receive multiply, and there's the grid method and then there's this method called Napier's bones, or you may know it as the Chinese grid method. So I'm going to show you both of these methods. Your maths teacher will not care how you tackle a question like this as long as you arrive at the right answer. So I'm not bothered about which one of these you use. If you have your own method that's different to this, that's fine. As long as you arrive at the right answer, that's the important part. So I'm going to crack on with this question and then hopefully you can decide on a method that works for you. Okay, like I say, it's all about just arriving at the right answer. It's about having success with multiplication. It's a key skill and it underpins a lot of the non-calculator work. So we need to be able to master this early on so then it can help us later on in the year. So 67 times 43. Grid method first. So when you set up the grid method, it's really important, okay, that you split these numbers up into their components. So 60 and 7 for 67. And then if I'm doing it for 43, it'll be 40 and 3. Really important here. Put a little multiply in the top corner just to remind you that you are multiplying. So let's deal with the digits first. Don't worry about the zeros. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay? So I'm going to put 24 in. Now I've got two zeros, so I put those two zeros into the answer. 7 times 4 is 28. I have one zero, so I'm going to put a 0 in there. 3 times 6 is 18. I've got one 0, so I'm going to put a 0 in there. 3 times 7, 21. Okay, at this point in the exam, if you've got that filled in, you'd have picked yourself a full mark. Okay, so that's a good place to be. Now we need to add up these numbers inside. So 2,400, 280, 180, and then 21. As you can see, I've taken my time to try and line up those columns as neatly as possible because that's going to make my life easier. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 8, 8, 2. So 8 add 8 is going to be 16, add 2 is going to be 18. So 8 there, carry the 1. 4 add 2 is 6, add the 1 is 7, add the 1 down here is going to be 8, and then finally 2 added to nothing is going to give me 2,881. Okay, so that's my answer I've arrived at there with the grid method. Let's look at Napier's bones. So we set it up slightly differently, like so. So this way, we don't have to worry about splitting the number up, but what we need to do is be really careful in how we set up the grid. So 43. So now I've done that, I'm going to introduce my diagonals, like so. Okay, so 7 times 4 is 28. So 2, 8. I put my number of tens up in the top left and my units in the bottom right. 7 times 3 is 21, so 2, 1. 6 times 4 is 24. And then 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm going to extend my diagonals out now, like so. And now we just add up the diagonals. So 1 is on its own. 8 add 2 is 10. Add 8 is 18. So put the 8 there, carry the 1 across to the other diagonal. I'm going to put it there. 2 add 4 is 6, add 1 is 7, add the other 1 is 8, and then finally we've got 2 on its own. So 2881 is my answer here as well. Boom. Excellent. Okay, because I can see here that I've got 2,881 for that method, 2,881 for that method, so I'm pretty happy that that is the right answer. So that is how I would like you guys to tackle some multiplication today. Use either of these methods, whichever one that you prefer. If you want your own method, that's fine. Just make sure you arrive at the right answer. Okay, but that is multiplication. Thank you.